Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is me, Fitz, back here with a bit of a more unusual video. I just want to start by saying by the time this video goes up, I will be out of town. I'm going to be going home for about a week and a half just to visit family because it's the summertime and, you know, I want to see my family. So that's where I'm going to be for about the next couple weeks. Hopefully by that point I'll also have another update for you guys. I'll have something very quickly thrown together. But until then, I do hope the Fallout content is holding you guys over. I've just been really into playing Fallout recently for some reason. It's a game that I've always really enjoyed. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. If not, you know, let me know. I'll probably throw together another TF2 live action commentary tonight after I film this. But yeah, I just wanted to throw this video together real quick just to have some sort of TF2 content for you guys because I know a lot of you are subscribing for TF2. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're on the TF2 main menu. What the heck are we doing? Well, I'm doing a loadout video. I know, it's not exactly like the most high-octane action that you're probably used to, but it's just something very quickly I can throw together. This might be my only loadout video, because the one thing about me is that I only have one cosmetic loadout, and I just changed my weapons. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen most of my cosmetics already, or some of my weapons, so this would be more of like a show off my funny names, I guess. I'm quite proud of some of the names I've come up with for my weapons. So, and if any of them have, if any of my weapons do have a certain name, I'll explain the story behind it to the best of my abilities. So starting off with Scout. Scout is one of my more least played classes. I really enjoy playing him, but just altogether I don't know, recently my computer's been starting to kind of, I guess you can say, get outdated. It's an Alienware that I bought back in like 2018, 2017 summer, so it's getting on to be about 4 or 5 years old. Haven't upgraded it, haven't done anything. I just make sure it still runs fine. It does what I need it to do. It was only $800, so it was never the high end like super duper, you know. But it's an Alienware and it's been doing me well. So anyway, that's why I don't play Scout that much. Is just because he kind of relies on having decent frame rates. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed also in some of my videos that my frame rate will just dip. Don't know. So here's my Scout. He is a caffeinated fiend. I really liked the way how everything all came together. For those of you who don't know, you get these hats by you can obviously just buy them off online through the Steam market, or you can also get them through the toys, the TF2 action figures. I have one of each merc. I have 5 red and 4 blues, and this is my hat. Like, I bought this hat and it's always been my hat. So anyway, but yeah, I like the way it turned out. It's obviously like it's closed, so it's like it's going into his face mask. But Harry, meet my child. This name actually comes from Uncle Dame himself. I was playing on the LA server one day and I was just like, hey, what should I name my scattergun? And I just see this Harry. I'm like, I like it. Then as it turns out, I looked up the name, or I looked up the person, and it was the Uncle Dame. The only other really funny quote-unquote name I have is this one right here. Among Us isn't funny. Please hope I've sneezed 10 times in a row. I had that I had that description tag, and I remember it was literally just I had sneezed like 10 times in a row before I finally just stopped. I'm like, I want to immortalize that. Alright, up next we have my secondaries. Now most of these are nothing too out of the ordinary, besides these two. I bought these because I needed stranges of them, and those were just the names that came on them. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it. I like to collect stranges. I'm sure as you can tell, I like numbers. I like seeing the little numbers go up. I don't know. Ever since stranges were a thing, I could just never go back to like, I guess, just uniques. So here's Time to Build Uber. It's my Boston Basher that I use for everything. The only other funny melee weapon I have is this one right here, where I killed Baney with this and then immediately named it that because I had a spare name tag. Also, I'm sure you can tell, you'll tell this by the next one, but every single class has a strange. So let's go on and move on to the next one. Here's my soldier. I like the default soldier look way too much, so I tried my best just to keep him like as simple as can be. Yeah, I just like the way he turned out. Um, Very simple, very gold, obviously. Again, that's my hat. I didn't buy this. I had the code and put it in. Um, and then this right here was back in 2018. I don't know if you've known this, but you can go back and look. I got really into mapping way back in 2018, to where I joined the 72-hour TF2 Summer Jam, whatever it was called, and I donated $5 and I got this little medals. And I thought, that's neat. I just like the way it looks on Soldier. So here's my rocket launcher. I'm sure a lot of you may notice that it's different. I don't like the skin I was using for my rocket launcher, so I went online and found this one for like $1. I guess the guy just didn't realize like it had a spell on it and it was kill streak. But yeah, it literally cost me like $1 or $2. All of my other names are this one right here. It was again just another one I bought on the Steam community market, and it came with that name. I looked up what it meant, and it just means something like airborne or something like that. This right here, it's only for if I ever just like if there's that one sentry gun. I'm terrible at the direct hit on certain maps. I just lag too much, and so I'm just like I just can never get really good with it. Keith is a funny name. I just wanted to name it Keith, and then him. Yeah. Ha. So onto the secondaries. Can't die with this flag up. I can kill more when this flag is up, and then the magic conch. So along here we also have the sneeze gun, the gotcha. So then you also have, I found this in the bottom of a ball pit. I did have another skin on it for a while, but I just kind of got tired of it. I unboxed this. It's literally one of the worst grades on one of the worst skins, but I like it because of that. I don't know, it's very ironic that I like it. And then here is my oldest item I think I have. I remember all the way back in 2011, I was talking to one of my friends when we first bought the game, or got the game because it was free by that point. I had these gunboats they were always vintage, but I was like, oh man, what should I name these? And my friend was like, oh, haha, you should name those Stars Boots. And I said, I'm gonna be smart. Pyro is definitely just one of my, I just kind of throw whatever cosmetics I have on, and these two have just always just kind of stuck with me. I don't know why, I just like the Lunatics leathers. It's just always just been nice. And then the breather bag, because 2020. Oh, my Pyro has disappeared, that's fine, there he is. And then the Canyon Crown, again, I just wanted to have a cosmetic that was strange. So I only really have two funny named flamethrowers. I have Plastic Spoon. I don't know why I named it Plastic Spoon. I don't know why I didn't name my Pyro Power Jack something like this, but it's just Plastic Spoon. As you can see, it's comedically large. I don't know where I was going with this, but the only other one that I have named is this one right here, and it's And again, we just have Sneeze Gun, Gotcha. But then again, I think one of my favorite one is, how'd you get hit by this? No, really, how? I love the flare gun. It's definitely one of my... The flare gun is one of those guns that has just grown on me the more and more that I've used it. And then, of course, I'm fast. I'm so fast. Up next is my Demo Man. He's just a very suave, classy looking dude. I've had this eye catcher forever. I don't know when, but it was just one of the ones I've just always had it. And of course, you wanted it to cover the other Demo Man's eye, but I like it because you can just paint the Demo Man's eye patch. So there's Thump, Thonk, and then this is another one. I just bought it online, and what's really funny about this one is that this is Turkish or Swedish. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something like the Drunken Man Strikes Again or something. It's something weird like that. On the Demo Man, I will show it here. I do, in fact, have a Strange Necro Smasher. I unboxed the Strangifier for it way back in, what was it, 2013, 2014. And along with this, I also did unbox a Horseless, Headless Horseman's Axe Strangifier. I'll show a screenshot of it now. I gave it to my dad because first I used my Horseless, Headless Horseman scrap metal on one of the hats. I unboxed both of those, used them, and now I deeply regret it because that right there is a free $300. But None of these have any special like meaning behind them. I just thought they were funny. Here's how many points I have for demo. I'm gonna go to my heavy. I love my heavy. I love my heavy so much. Got the bling bling boy, edible device from the year 2029, Uber snuffer, just money counting, depressed music teacher. I love my heavy. I've always gone for like the dad aesthetic. I've always worn the Carl, and it's just been swapped back and forth over the years to where this right here is like definitely like my heavy. We have bling bling boy. No reason behind it. Absolutely nothing. There's absolutely no reason why it's named that. I just thought it was funny. Then I have You've Been Sent to the Nether, because it looks like the Nether portal. And then this right here, the Hulong Heatmaker. This was like the gun that I remember when it was added. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then they changed the name. I don't know why. Like the Hulong Heatmaker was just such a cool name, but I understand why they made it. Or they changed it. It was because it was the Hitman's Heatmaker, the Hulong Heatmaker. Just wanted to differentiate it because I didn't want to make it confusing. But God, I thought like the Hulong Heatmaker was just the coolest name. I don't like the Hulong Heater because of that. So anyway, edible device from the year 2029. Again, here's the original one. No reason behind it. I was just like a 12-year-old kid, and I thought this was a really cool name. Even though in like 8 years it will kind of become true at this point. God, that's scary to think about. And then I can't leave home without my Uber snuffers. Even though I've been playing solely on Uncle Dane's server, I still have these on. Just on the like every once in a while, I will get a like hidden on the back and just completely snuff the Uber. So yeah, so that's definitely like the heavy is one of my most favorite played class. Like in actually, let me just see my stats. Yeah, see, like in terms of playing, it's engineer, heavy, and finally my engineer. Oh, my engineer! I like the way he's turned out. He's the only class that's not golden. He's pink. Nothing too special with any of the names right here. Besides having a jag. Lady's Fist, again, it was just one of the ones I bought online, and it just happened to be that way. Fits his own loving hat. Wait, can you really call this a hat? Daisy Bell fits, my own little kitty cat. She actually just turned 1 about a month ago, so she's getting to be more than just a kitty cat now. So anyway, yes, my engineer, I like the way he looks. He is, I don't like, okay, this is one thing about me that a lot of you might learn, or you can tell. The only one that's really the outlier is the pyro here, but I don't like body cosmetics for some reason. I like this. I like the way the TF2 characters look, so I like it to where they're simple. They're just them. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just them. This right here is the only other gun that has like a. This right here is the only other gun that really has like a really silly name, I guess. Up next is my medic. Now this is what I meant. This skin right here. This I didn't even remember what it's called. Oh, the gift wrapped war paint. I don't know what it is, but I've unboxed like 4 or 5 of these that were factory new and strange, and I used them on like 4 different weapons. And I don't know. I just on the medic it's fine because you don't really look at your crossbow all that much. You just pull it out and then swap back. So it's fine for that. But I don't know. Just everything else. It doesn't look good to me. Moving on. It doesn't look good to me. Moving on. Again, my hat. Haha. My Dr. Woe almost has. Oh god, it's almost at my birth year. Nothing too special. Thanks for the free Uber. Just a silly little haha. I'm here now. Shut up. No, like really, you can shut up now. And this gun looks really gross. My sniper. Again. Nothing too unique about him, I guess. I really liked this skin, and the name just happened to come with it, so I really liked it for that reason alone. Then I have the Hitscan Huntsman. Again, it's just, a lot of these are just. This one I bought online, and it had that name. And then this one is, Haley's comment, the comment that comes every like 70 years. The audio file, I actually have that. I have that up on my shelf right now. It's not the record one, but it is the CD one. And again, Sniper only had like 900 points. Oops. Haha. Oopsies. Then finally, last but not least, my Spy. I really like playing Spy, even though I suck at him. As you can tell, I've named almost everything on my Spy. Starting off with the Chinese pistol. Again, I'm a huge fan of Fallout 3, so I had to make a reference to that somehow. Spy Behind. Just again, it's just a simple name, nothing too out of the ordinary. I had a free name tag, and I thought I was really funny because, like, who really looks at people's like stuff in TF2? You know, like really, like who really like takes the time out of their day to like press F all the time to look at people's names? Totally not me. So the reason why I named it this is because you're never gonna see it unless you go out of your way to see it. Same with this one right here. You're never going to see that unless you go out of your way to see it. I just think it's funny. So this right here, vintage fedoras. I don't have any vintage fedoras. I got some vintage baseball cards if you want some of those. That right there is a classic line from the this old web series I used to watch back in the day called The Locals. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, but it was all the way back in like 2012, 2013. It was Zoorul, the guy who's, oh god, what has he been doing recently? He's been doing all of those Joel animations. That's what it is. It was made by that Zoorul guy way back in the day. He would just animate just people talking, and that right there is why I love TF2, is because people just treat TF2 like it's Skype. Or it's a Discord, just chat. You know, people just say whatever they want. People will just say whatever they want, and it's fine. Like there's nothing strange about it. Then I have my Fred. I don't know what happened to him. He has disappeared somewhere at my house. I'm gonna try and find him when I go home this week. And then here's my camera beard. So yeah, so I didn't want to like really sugarcoat this because I could have, gone through and put in, all my like different, like, oh wow, I use this loadout whenever I'm raging, I could use this loadout, or I only ever use loadout D. I don't know why. It's just the one I've always used is just D. So, anyway, but yeah. I guess that's it. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I do hope to have a commentary uploaded by tonight and scheduled for sometime next week. Again, I do hope you guys are enjoying the Fallout content. It's just every single time I've sat down to play TF2, one of two things happen. I play around, get instantly steamrolled, and then lose all motivation, or I just don't talk. I don't know what it is, but like... I'll just be playing TF2 and then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to be like talking right now. Which is a shame because today I had a really good game where I was talking so much. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you did enjoy all of my loadouts, a lot of my names, and I'll just see you guys next time. Goodbye.